point two of the three keys to winning against Jets. Crowd the line of scrimmage, make Hall, Breece Hall, that's the running back I referred to, a non-factor.
Yeah, so you're going to see him here. This is just a zone play. He is really, really good. I've really enjoyed breaking his film down this week. He's a guy that's got great contact balance, great burst, runs gap, counter, does all zone, runs it all well. You're going to see here with Justin Fields, this was actually a dart play where the right tackle pulls, and if he doesn't like the look, Fields will actually pull it and have a lead blocker. So again, you just have outside zone here. He does a great job of bouncing, and you'll see how quick he is. And then if you can watch the right tackle will pull to block for Fields on this next play. Right tackle pulls. If he gets the look, he gives to Fields. So with the running quarterback, you can have, those combo run options. You hear run-pass options all the time, but with Fields, you can do run options. And that's called dart bash, where you're going to run one play one way with Fields, and Breece Hall will run another play the other way. So Browns have to be very good with him in space. They have to crowd the line of scrimmage. They got to get him tackled before he gets rolling. Very talented kid, lots of talent with him in the backfield. So they got to get him down early.
How much of a problem does Fields, particularly his legs, and they haven't named him as the starting quarterback, it could be Tyrod Taylor, but Fields in particular, how much problems does he cause that defensive line and those linebackers because of his ability to run?
But I like Justin Fields, and I'm still high on him. And when you watch him against Cincinnati last week, he makes some really good throws from the pocket. He makes some really good throws on the edge. They can do, like you said, those run options. They can do the plus run one game where he's a tailback and the tailback becomes a fullback. But then you have a plus one, so you can get in spread sets and run power with him. He's a guy that I think you got to get him out of the pocket, keep him in the pocket. I'm sorry. His feet are what really separate him. I think he's an outstanding talent, again, with not much talent around him. He's got Garrett Wilson, who has been banged up, and he's got Breece Hall. They've struggled in pass protection. They've struggled with consistency up front. But this is a kid that has a lot of talent. So they have if Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson are motivated and Fields starts, there's three high-level talent guys that the Browns have to make sure they're stopped. But for me, I don't think Fields is at all a bust. I really don't. I think he's got tremendous talent. Once he gets people around him, wherever he's at, I think he'll be successful. Right now, the Jets are struggling, but I like him on film. I think he makes a lot of really good throws. He's a little bit less successful in the pocket when you keep him from using his feet.
And that kind of leads us to that third point of the three for the Browns to get a win. Disrupt Fields when he is in the pocket.
Yeah, like I said, he makes some really, really good throws. You're going to see him here off play action, really good footwork, sets his back foot, and delivers a deep dig route over the middle. They had some receivers, William. They've had some guys make some plays for him. He did a really nice job making these throws. Then you're going to see him stare down a blitz here and throw a great corner route for a touchdown. That really impressed me because they brought a six-man pressure and he stood there. And then you're going to see his feet, like you were just talking about. This is what he does. Where he kills you in those third mediums or down in the red zone. So again, good from the pocket, good on the run. I think he's less productive in the pocket. Very impressed with his toughness. And then this next one, like I said, the Bengals are going to bring a six-man pressure down here in the red zone, and he does a great job of standing in the pocket. Right there, that guy's coming. He knows he's going to get hit, and he delivers a great football. So you got to get him off his spot. You got to get these guys covered. And you got to not get him, you can't let him get rolling. You can't let him get hot. He's a guy, when he gets hot, he's very, very dangerous. So they got to make sure he knows early that they're coming. The Browns can pressure with 4, which is good because then obviously then you can pressure, you can spy, you can do some different things against him. But he's a guy, once he gets rolling, he's pretty tough.
What do you do relative to his ability to run? How do the Browns deal with that? Typically, what has Jim Schwartz done with a guy that's a mobile quarterback who you're worried about his legs?
Well, there's two different things. One is you make sure your rush lanes are integrity. So wherever you're supposed to rush, you don't adjust from that. And you try not to get past the quarterback, right? So you're going to try to bend. The outside guys are going to try to bend to the quarterback, not let him get deeper or in front of them. And then the inside guys got to make sure they create a wall. Then if they want to go another route, there's two other things you can do. You can pressure him and say, you know what, we're going to pressure you. That's worked against Lamar Jackson, where teams have said, we're not going to sit back, we're going to pressure you. And then thirdly, maybe spy. But if you're going to spy without Schwartz, if he doesn't play, maybe Delpit's a spy. Devin Bush can run really well, but a guy like Delpit could spy on him, especially especially on that third and medium where his feet are so important.